A big welcome to you, Scorpio. So you are the last sign that's in Cancer. Then we have, of course, the Sun moving into Leo, right, on the 22nd. You are now, of course, facing the realization that emotions that you maybe sometimes don't want to look at are coming up with this combination, because Cancer is also a water sign, a cardinal, right? It begins the summer. You are a fixed sign, you in the center of fall, you falling, right? The leaves are falling. Death is quite beautiful in your sign. And so this transformation that we see here, I started the new card, I just want you to see it, right? I wasn't able to finish it for the reading, but I'm beginning slowly to work on it. And I think the next time I will have the card finished. But just that you know, right? It's like everything takes time to process also what's really happening. So these cards are literally telling us a story from what's above, so below. And now the feet are above our head, and not the feet are on the ground. Here the feet are on the ground in Cancer. Cancer is saying, look up to the sun that is up in the sky, the success, right? So this sun is, of course, highlighting the moon in your sign, and it's, again, waxing right now. It's getting bigger, right? So there is an energy of building, an energy of doing, because we're moving towards the full moon, right? So here you are noticing maybe that you want to go and look deeper into your emotions, because this is the main word of emotions, and the main word of you is connection to just anybody, right? Not just your partner, to people you're working with, to your child, to your friends, etc. And of course then the transformation that comes with this card, right? This is the Death card. I know lots of people don't like it. Here I like it because it's the ride into the sunset, but also the sunrise, right? The sun comes and goes, so they choose this as the symbolisms for your card. On a day like this, since you are a water sign, we are liking to eat carbohydrates, and of course the element water, we need water to eat carbohydrates, right? And water is all about emotions, all about streams, right, of changes, things that are not straight, they are curvy. Pluto is your planet, and Pluto is the planet of rebirth and the destiny and, of course, the transformation. Then the archetype is that's connected to you, psychology, like a reformer, a therapist, even a detective, right? And a researcher. The 8th house, which is connected to you, is the house of reincarnation. Reincarnation of, right, seeing that when we let go of one life, we are preparing, or we're getting a new life. And each life is built on top of the other. So whatever you do here, in a way, in this life, whatever you're letting go, is not then in your next life, because you learned a lesson. So it's very important to see how much can you let go. It's always about letting go, right? Because everything is spinning, everything is turning. As we can see here, it's not the sun that's going and rising, it's the earth that's spinning. That's that, right? The sex organs, of course, are connected to you, so really be careful. You, of course, are very sensitive, right? You're very highly intuitive. You are a healer, a male healer. And you're the one that's in shamanic work. You definitely are able to let go and go deep into this kind of work. So that's that, right? And the first oracle card that came up for you is the Lorelei. And this, of course, is half fish, half human. And it is exactly this letting go, deep subconscious letting go. It's the number 31 and it's the number 4, and your card is also the number 13, which is number 4. Of course, in 13 there is a 1 and a 3, which is 1 the Magician and 3 the Empress. So here you sit, and it's very interesting because the card is reverse 31 and here 13. So the message, of course, is that you are needing to go upside down. You are needing to do an inversion. Because when you do the inversion, you're bringing your subconscious up, and it's not your head deciding if you let go of this ship or not. Right? The ship is giving a fate to these people, and it's almost like you're holding the fate of these people in your hand, and that is not really something you maybe want. Now, of course, you're the transformation. On a day like this, we realize that a letting go is not as easy as we always think, because she's still holding on to the ship of memories, maybe people that are wanting to leave her, but she's not ready to let go of them. All right? So look deeper into why you're holding on to these people, and release like a fish. Also, here fish can easily go upside down, right? So the word Lorelei is actually so this is a mermaid, and it's connecting you to your childhood, where you're holding on to memories. You're holding on to memories, you're holding on to a time where you were deep in a subconscious realm. You hold to a time where you weren't as conscious yet as you are now. At the same time, deep, your subconscious was free, but your conscious was being programmed by the people around you. And so you remember a time where you felt free, at the same time you were filled with programmings, do's and don'ts. But your soul knew how free it was, because here you know you're in the water with your feet. Now, with the Scorpio, you bring the feet up, you bring the feet out of the water, up into the higher consciousness, and shifting, because you got the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands is saying that you are in a pressure to pluck all these flowers, but you have to realize that whatever you want to achieve on a level like this, it's not going to be good. Because what comes after is the Three of Swords. And that is a moment of sorrow, because you are almost burdening yourself with, and flowers are a sexual awakening as well, are an opening yourself to a human being, right? And maybe your sexual energy was, you wanted as many women as possible or men as possible, and here you are now in a triangle of, sometimes of course this is also the world pain, but here there is a pain of a triangle of something that's not right. Remembering, maybe because when you were a child you were programmed to act and be a certain way, and that is now coming up in this constellation of looking at your feelings and highlighting the moon in your sign and going into deep subconscious patterns. And your subconscious patterns are holding on to people, right? Holding on to people, holding on to all these relationships and wanting more and more. And it's not working because you gotta let go, because something is speaking to you. You're in a painful situation. And the only way to get out of it is using maybe help of a Sagittarius and jumping through the ring of fire, through an initiation, through a letting go. Because if you don't let go, this will drag you, this will pull you, this will pull even your family into it. So here you jump into that one person with whom you have a family, because the 10 fish are here with her, and the rainbow, and the 10 of cups, right? 10 of cups is always this this active, like jumping. It's Mars, right? Mars in Pisces is jumping into the family, jumping into back into the home. It's almost like you're realizing you realized this is not working anymore for you, right? And you jump into the family, and after that comes the 9 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles is always Venus in Virgo, and Virgo is this clear, independent woman that when she is independent, she can be in a successful relationship. Otherwise, it's not working, right? A relationship cannot be, I am touching myself, I am burdening myself, I am doing too much for this relationship, right? And the pain is that you need to become independent. You need to know that the less the better, not the more. The more the better is only in certain cards. There's only 2 10s. It's this one and the 10 of Pentacles. The more the better, right? Here the more, not so good. Letting go of doing a lot, too much, maybe also for your family. But I see it more as a conditioning, letting go of a conditioning, because it's letting go. Let go of this ship. Let go of these flowers. Let them go, right? It's the past. This is the past. Everything that's on your back is the past. And yeah, the future, look, there's more that you can do, but you do too much. Let go of this conditioning that you maybe had in your childhood, because it's creating a pain in your heart. And whatever is in your back is also felt here, because you're like down here, right? You're like heavy, and your heart cannot handle it anymore. It's too much. So you took the jump. You took the jump into the family, back into the emotional fulfillment, which is a healthy way of being also independent, being together, but also being independent, financially independent. Not to be emotionally you're connected here, of course. You're jumping into a very beautiful energy. You wanting to go forward, saying, I don't want this anymore. I am choosing this. Yeah? And of course, then comes the Three of Wands, right? And you realized, yes, because you have the Three of Swords and now the Three of Wands, you can only clear something mind by becoming active and by bringing the ship that you are, because you are deep in the ocean. You are the King of Cups. You are really the searcher for the Holy Grail. You are love that goes deeper and deeper. Oh, I have a bee coming. Look at that. She really likes my flowers. Oh God, this is so cool. She's right here. I'm gonna switch. See here. Yeah, go and eat. Wow, this is a bee message for you. Saw that? Okay, now maybe I have to help her to get out. Maybe she will find out. So, okay, you see, you working, a bee works, right? She works, I mean, 1 spoon of honey. She touches, I think, 10,000 flowers just to make 1 spoon of honey, and she works for 40 days, and then she dies. Oh my God, then she dies. Transformation, right? So be 40 days, and it's 4. Oh my God, it's your number 4. 4. Let go, because it's not worth it, right? Let go. And the ship that you have hold on here, again, remember it. Bring it down. Bring it into the water. Allow not to hold on to the past. Allow not to stay stuck in your childhood. Rise, and you rise, because here you are standing with the ship in your hands, and you say, okay, I let it go, the ship. I bring it back down, and I let go, and it's bringing me to the sun, the success. You're going to be successful with this. You're going to be successful because this is Sun in Aries, and now Sun is coming. You're going to be successful in letting go this conditioning. This conditioning was formed in your childhood. In your childhood, this was formed. And and you liberate yourself, and you find an independence to see in the bird the liberty, the freedom to raise yourself out of this emotional pain. But it's not just an emotional pain, but of course it is. It's an old emotional pain, and it's still stuck in your head, and you gotta let go and rise like the phoenix and bring your feet up and shift and change. And you are doing it. Whatever happened, happened. You're jumping. You're taking that leap of faith into recreating your family, recreating a certain happiness with your family, within you, right? Within this independence. And then you can step up and say, yes, I am trusting myself again. I am rebuilding myself. I am a new mermaid, which is holding now the ship and is bringing it out of this little pond into the deep, deep ocean, because that's where I belong. I am ocean, right? I am the king. I am bringing this ship, and I'm not letting it stand here. I bring it out, and that is the sign of success in the sun. Knowing that even sometimes everybody has a little dark spot, and it's again the left eye, right? It's the left eye, and of course here it's out of the right eye. He's bleeding. You teaching yourself to release deep emotional pain. You taking a leap of faith into a happiness, a family happiness, into a financial independence, and then you putting down that ship again so that you can continue your path. And this is a deep spiritual message, right, coming to you. Letting go, realizing that's it. I am the one that's letting go of these old memories, letting go of this pain. It's only in your head, so that I can be strong and independent again, because this is the 9, right? Here you have a 3. Here you have a 3. And you are doing it. You are doing it. You are going out there and you are shifting profoundly, right? Because the 3 in there is as well, the 31. Sorry, the 31 and the 13. The reverse, now the ship is up. Here the ship is down. Shifting, changing it, bringing your feet up. Releasing, going up, always going up, going through the light. Releasing, letting go. Wow, right? Releasing, letting go, liberating. Letting go of holding on to your memories, because it's 3 of them were quite painful, right? But you're letting go, because the 3 again, you say, okay, I am going out there again. I let everything go, because the success is waiting for you, right? Deep, deep success is waiting for you. Oof. Right, sometimes it's like the information is just like, there's so many layers, and it's really interesting because I'm in the, now I've done 1 year, and that's 0 to 1, so I was in the Fool, and I was just, whatever came to me. Right now I'm, of course, have studied it so much deeper, and so in the Magician, I'm in the year of the Magician now with the cards. I can see more a system, I can see more the elements also, and I can see then that everything that I studied is now rushing in. And it's funny because after that I have to sometimes edit. I sometimes say the word wrong, or I say something and I'm like, oh, that's wrong, and I cut it out, right? And I realized, oh my God, I didn't even see this, but it's okay. I see it hopefully next time. Anyway, I hope I see you in the next reading. That's when the sun goes into Leo, into the strength card. And yeah, you have the strength because Leo's already talking. The sun, also a fixed sign, right? Two fixed signs coming together. Something is going to be established. And the sun is speaking already to you. It's already saying, yes, Leo is coming. All right, so thank you so much for watching. Namaste.